Hey, what's up everybody? How are you doing today? My name is Tobias and welcome to my YouTube channel. Happy Microphone Monday, where I upload new microphone reviews every Monday. And today what I have for you guys is a review of the Fifine K690. It's right here inside the box, and you may have noticed that I said Fifine instead of Fifine. I've actually talked to Fifine before, and they've told me that it's not actually pronounced Fifine, it's meant to be pronounced Fifine. I know it's totally spelled Fifine, but that's what they say. And they did give me this microphone for free to review. I have not watched any other reviews of this microphone yet on YouTube. I usually like to do this so that my opinion doesn't become swayed one way or another by somebody else's review. But I just want to say that just by looking at the pictures of it on the box, it looks like it's almost supposed to look like a Blue Yeti. So I actually want to go ahead and compare this microphone to the Blue Yeti. So I'll go ahead and do that in today's video. In case you were wondering, this microphone goes for $94.99 on Amazon. I'll go ahead and put the Amazon page up right here. As you can see, it comes with free shipping and free returns. The Blue Yeti goes for $129.99. So we're looking at a price difference of about $35. And I'll go ahead and have the links for both of these microphones down in the description of this video in case you want to check those out. And as usual, I will be doing a quick unboxing followed by a demonstration followed by a review. So let's go ahead and get right into this. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at everything we got inside the box. Of course, first we have the microphone right here, then we have the USB cable, and just take a look at this attention to detail, guys. We got the Fifine, or Fifine, whatever you want to call it, logo on this Velcro right here. We have that piece of plastic right there protecting the plug. I mean, check it out. It even says Fifine on the metal right there. Over here we have some contact info, and then of course we have the user's guide. And then up here it looks like that is an adapter for a mic stand. If you look at the bottom of the microphone right here, you can screw the adapter in right there, and then this fitment will fit onto a mic stand. Let me just show you real quick. So I'm going to use this microphone arm stand as an example really quick. So check this out. We actually don't need this golden or copper adapter on the inside, so I'm just going to take that out real quick. See if I can do it with just my hands. Oh yeah, there we go. And then I can go ahead and screw this piece right onto the arm stand. And then this microphone will actually just screw right on there. I'm not going to actually do it because we're going to use the microphone just as it is. So next I want to take a look at the Fifine K690 side by side with the Blue Yeti. And right before that, I just want to applaud them on their packaging. Check this out. I mean, I think they did a great job of the packaging of this microphone. I love good packaging. I don't know why. It's just like one of my things. So anyways, let's get back to this. So earlier I was saying how this microphone is very similar to the Blue Yeti, at least from the look of it. And I was not kidding. Check this out. Right here we have a mute button. Right here we have a mute button. Right here we have the headphone volume. Right here we have the headphone volume. Now let's turn the mics around. Right here we have the mic gain. Right here we have the mic gain. Right below that we have the different pickup patterns. Right here we have the different pickup patterns. And check this out guys, I was just taking a quick look at the user manual, and it actually says that there are 3 condenser capsules inside of this microphone. The Blue Yeti also has 3 condenser capsules inside this microphone. And check this out guys, they have the same amount of pickup patterns, and the pickup patterns are exactly the same and in the same order. Starting from the left and going to the right, we have the stereo, omnidirectional, cardioid, and bidirectional. On the Blue Yeti, we have the same exact thing. Stereo, omnidirectional, cardioid, and bidirectional. Very, very similar. It's no secret that this microphone was heavily inspired by the Blue Yeti. But let's see if it sounds as good as the Blue Yeti, or if it sounds better. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plug the K690 into my computer, and I'm going to demonstrate the 4 different recording patterns for you guys. And then after that, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of the K690 versus the Blue Yeti. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Alright guys, so right now I am recording with the Fifine K690. It sounds pretty good. Just want to tell you guys real quick, if you hear that trickling water noise, those are my fish tanks. I can't really do anything about that noise at the moment, but I gotta say, the microphone sounds pretty good. Let me just try out the mute button really quick. Hello, hello, hello. Awesome. Mute button works perfectly fine. Let me mess around with that gain knob on the back. Oh, it's right here. Hello, 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 hello. Awesome. Gain knob works. By the way, this is the cardioid recording pattern, which means that the microphone is picking up audio from right here. I'm monitoring the audio through my Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 interface. I'm not monitoring through the microphone. Let me go ahead and try monitoring through the microphone really quick. Alright guys, here's the second take. I am now monitoring through the microphone for that zero latency monitoring. I cannot hear any type of latency. Very nice. Just want to test one thing, make sure that I can hear what's going on in the software. Alright, I just put on a click track. I could hear it in my headphones. Just to show you guys, I'm plugged into the microphone itself. And next, let's go ahead and try out the stereo recording pattern. Alright guys, so we're now trying out the stereo recording pattern. I'm going to go ahead and pan them hard right and hard left so you could really get that stereo feel. And yeah, let me know how you guys think that sounds, switching from one side to the other. Alright guys, so this is now the omnidirectional recording pattern, which means that the microphone will be recording from all the way around it. So I'm just going to go ahead and rotate the microphone like this. And you can hear that my audio is being picked up equally from all sides, which is really cool. Let me know what you guys think about this. I know you're hearing my hands handling the microphone, but I couldn't think of a better way to do this. Alright guys, now we're going to go ahead and test out the bidirectional setting, which means that the microphone should be recording from the front and the back. So I'm going to hold the microphone and just rotate it. Check, check, check. Hello, hello, hello. Now I'm at the back of the microphone. Let's go ahead and rotate it back to the front. Let's go ahead and rotate it back to the front. And now I'm at the front again. I'm going to turn it this way and my voice will get quieter. And then I'll get to the back and it'll get louder. And that's the bidirectional setting. Now let's go ahead and do our side-by-side audio comparison of the Blue Yeti and the Fifine K690. Alright guys, now we are doing the side-by-side audio comparison. Right now you are still hearing the K690. I have it right here. And we'll just go ahead and switch back and forth a couple times between this microphone and the Yeti. Alright guys, so the audio that you are now hearing is coming from the Blue Yeti. Can you hear a difference between the two microphones? Now you're hearing the K690 again. They are both on the cardioid recording pattern. And now we are back over at the Blue Yeti for a second time. I'm trying my best to make sure that the microphones are the same distance from my mouth. The Blue Yeti is a bit taller than the Fifine microphone, so it is going to be a little closer to me. So just keep that in mind. And let's switch back over to the Fifine. And now we're back at the K690. Let me know if one microphone sounds better to you than the other. And now we're back over at the Blue Yeti. Let me know if you can hear a difference. Let me know if you prefer one microphone over the other down in the comments below. And we're back at the K690 for a final time. So try to listen if one microphone sounds better than the other. And now we're back over at the Blue Yeti for a fourth and final time. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go back and listen to the audio from these two microphones. And I'll let you guys know what I think. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this video using the K690, and I just want to say I went back and I listened to the audio of the side-by-side comparison. I listened to it on my monitors, like my speakers, and I also listened to it in my headphones, and the difference between the audio was very slim in my opinion. But of course, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. The only real noticeable difference that I could really tell is that I feel like the Blue Yeti may have had a slightly lower noise floor than the Fifine K690. But the other thing that I feel like was a bigger difference between the two microphones was the amount of gain and volume you can get through direct monitoring from this microphone. So let me try to explain this. When I was recording that audio, I had my headphones plugged into the Fifine, and when I was recording the Blue Yeti, I had my headphones plugged into the Blue Yeti. While recording the Blue Yeti and while I was monitoring the audio through the Blue Yeti, I felt like the volume in my headphones was much lower lower than on the Fifine microphone. And as you can see here, I had to turn my gain up a lot more, and I turned the headphone volume all the way up on the Blue Yeti just so I could hear myself at a comfortable level, which resulted in me getting a larger audio wave in Logic Pro. I was recording into Logic Pro, and that caused me to get a larger audio wave. With the Fifine microphone, when I was recording, I was able to have the gain a lot lower. I mean, I probably only had the gain up about a third of the way up. And as for my headphone volume, I barely had it up past halfway. So I was able to have those dials much lower on the Fifine microphone than on the Blue Yeti. And to a lot of people, this might not sound like a huge deal, but the reason that is a good thing is because when you're recording into your software, you'll be recording a smaller waveform, meaning that your input volume into your software is going to be much lower, and you're going to be able to give yourself a lot more headroom while recording, which is always better in my opinion. And you won't really have to worry as much with things when it comes to like clipping. Is your audio clipping? Because my audio came a lot closer to clipping with the Blue Yeti than it did with this microphone right here. So in my opinion, that's the biggest difference between these two microphones. And I think that is actually a pretty important difference. And even if that doesn't sound like such a huge deal to you, in my opinion, I feel like it actually is kind of a big deal. Because once your audio clips while you're recording, that's lost audio information that you can't get back. You could always turn up your volume in post. But if your actual recording is clipped, you cannot get that information back. And you know, it could make your audio sound distorted or just not so clean. So for me, that is definitely something that I liked about the Fifine microphone. But anyways guys, I would love to hear what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you agree with me, if you disagree, if you heard a big difference between the microphones. I would love to know. And if you guys like this video, or if this video helped you out, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. That would help me out so much. And if you'd like to see more videos by me in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notifications button. I'm uploading new microphone reviews every Monday, so if that sounds like something that you would be interested in, you definitely want to subscribe. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, I'll put my handle right here. It's at YT_Tobias. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.